Yo, what's happening, DNA fam? It's your boy DJ, back at you with another one. And today we're gonna talk about how I purchased every single Nike Yeezy 1 and Yeezy 2 for below market value. Everybody always says what you should do with your money and all this thing with buying shoes. Well, me, I knew that I wanted to spend my money on Yeezys, and I have an addiction to completing collections, completing sets of stuff. So once I start a set, I want to complete it, and then once I complete it, maybe I'll sell it or whatever it may be, but I just want to complete it. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's like just a good feeling for me or whatever. So let's start from day one where it all started. Kanye West Glow in the Dark tour. Yeezy 1s, samples, different colorways, everything surfacing on the internet, and we're all going crazy. Bananas in high school, right? This is like 07, 08. So he comes to Portland on the Glow in the Dark tour. I seen him wearing the Yeezy 1s. They were glowing on the stage, and I was literally in the crowd going crazy, like, cause I sat on the floor like kind of close to the stage, and I could see him like real good, and I was like, those are the shoes, like I gotta have those. So the shoes ended up releasing at Compound. Retail was like 215 bucks or something like that. And at the time I was copping kicks, but I was like, damn, that's a lot for a pair of shoes, because retros was like 160 or something like that. So I'm like, all right, that's kind of expensive. But then I found out their value was going up, and at the time they were selling for like 500 or 600 bucks. Then it was going up to like 700 to 1,000 for like the black and pink pair. And then the other pairs came out and they had the tan and the gray. So I'm thinking like, okay, we got the black and pink just dropped. I really want these, but I found these online, right? And I would like to have these too. But I'm just like 17 in high school trying to figure out how I'm gonna get my first pair. So I go on ISS and I find the gray Yeezy, this one. And I find that one, and then I'm like, okay, what can I do? So I do a trade. I work a trade. I traded some great 5s, some all white 9s, and something else. It was like some pure money 4s as well. So I traded 3 shoes for the gray Yeezy 1. And I was going crazy wearing them in the hallway. People was like, yo, you got the Yeezys? Like I was stunting, like, and the dude told me it was a B grade, right? So that's the red flag right there. I was young, I didn't know. So he wrote a B on the tag on the inside of the foot, make it with a Sharpie, knowing that they always use a stamp. But I don't know why I was thinking it was okay. So I had the gray Yeezys, and I'm like, yo, I'm fly, I'm stunting. So in this time right now, I'm thinking they're real. Everybody else thinks they're real because they've never seen them before. So everybody thinks this is a real pair. And I want a black pair, right? Because I'm like, I'm wearing that black pair for graduation. I don't care if ands or buts, I'm rocking the black pair, right? So this is the pair that I wanted for graduation. So I make a trade. I traded those for these, right? So now I have the black pair, and I'm like, I'm about to rock these to graduation. I'm about to be fly. So I rock them to graduation. Everything is good. We Gucci, we golden, right? After graduation, the Concord 11s drop. Everybody's going crazy for those. I got the box signed by Tinker. So I traded my Tinker signed 11s for the fake pair back to the guy that I traded for the black and pink pair. So I was like, cool, I got 2 pair of Yeezys. I got the black ones, I got the gray ones. This one's a B grade, but it's all right. And I didn't know that there was fakes still. I didn't know. And nobody knew. At that time, it wasn't all these apps and all this verification stuff. And it was just kind of like word of mouth type thing. I wanted to trade, which I shouldn't have done, but I did. I got scammed for these. So after I graduated that summer, I then had these, and I wanted to trade them for the OG September Blue 6s, size 13. I found them on eBay, and I was like, this is one of my all-time favorite shoes. No matter how much I was excited to wear these for graduation, I wanted those 6s really bad. And they were about the same value at the time. These were like 900 bucks, and those were going for like $1,000. Because that was like, what, 10 years ago, right? So at the time, the shoe was still like, what, 20 years old maybe? So I'm like, cool, let's make a trade. Let's make this happen. We make the trade. The guy keeps my Yeezy 1s, sends me nothing in return. So now I'm out of my Yeezy 1s. I got a fake pair of gray ones. And then that's when I found out that my pair was fake after that. So then I'm like, bro, I don't got no more Yeezys. My gray pair is fake. What am I supposed to do now? Like, this is crazy. I want to say like maybe like 6 months go by, a little bit more time goes by. Yeah, because this is like 2012. It's been a little bit of time. Then the Yeezy 2 surfaces. And I'm like, oh, what is this? I need that. So I see the Yeezy 2, And this gray pair is the pair that comes out on the West Coast, and the black pair is the pair that comes out on the East Coast. So I'm like, yo, how can I get these? Like, I gotta have them, right? We go to Compound, there's a launch, fat line, like a bunch of people, a huge raffle system, and there's only like 8 pairs available. So I don't even hit on the raffle, and I'm sick. I'm like, yo, I gotta have these. I need Yeezys in my life. I want the whole set, like, and at the time it was the 3 Yeezy ones, and then you have the 2 Yeezys. The Red Octobers weren't even talked about at that moment. So then we come along, and I'm like, okay, I don't have the Yeezys. I didn't hit for the Yeezy 2s. I got this fake pair in my collection. What am I supposed to do? And I had them that was fakes. I literally threw them in the back of my closet. Like, I didn't want to see these, but I didn't want to get rid of them because I was just like, this is a good like memory piece. So time goes by, and I'm like, bruh, I think I just found the black and pink Yeezy 2s. So I go and verify them. I check them real good because my homie kind of rocked them. He beat them up. They were selling for like, the Yeezy 2 at the time was selling for like, I want to say like 12 to 1500. It was like a lot of money at the time. So I'm like, okay, he wants like 600 bucks. And I have the OG Orlando 10s with the box fresh, crispy. At the time, like all the City Pack 10s were heat. Like if you had those, you was for sure gonna be able to get some money for those. So I said, all right, look, I'll give you the Orlando 10s and I'll give you 200 bucks. So I gave him the Orlando 10s and 200 bucks. I got the Orlando 10s for $200, but they was worth more. So I spent $400 in total to get these right here. One problem, they were a size 12. But I didn't care because I was like, I'm a 13, I can make it work, take the insole out. So I took the insole out, I was rocking them, I was happy. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell the 12 to get the 13. So I sell the 12 on Flight School, right here, flightschoolshoes.com. I sell that pair to the editor of Complex website. Complex, you guys all know about Complex, right? We have a great transaction. Business is great. He loved how I was honest with him, told him, hey, they're used. I cleaned them up. I made them look really good. All these things, great detailed photos. Made sure the transaction was smooth. He sent me my money. I sold them for like, I want to say $1,000. And I was really happy because I was like, cool, now I can take this money and go find another pair. But the prices were kind of go up and it was hard to find a 13. That guy blesses me. Oh my gosh, it was such a blessing. These Yeezys, oh my gosh, they literally changed my life. I'm so thankful for these Yeezys. You guys don't understand. After working with him, he found out more about the website. He fell in love with the website. We were then featured in the top 20 online resale websites. So then after that, business was booming. We were selling a bunch of kicks, making a bunch of money. Everything was going great. I started buying out collections, all this stuff because of that single pair of Yeezys that literally changed the game for me in a whole new way. And this is why sneakers are so amazing to me and why I love them so much, and the stories, and I am so passionate about the stuff that I keep in my collection because I do have a great story for all these shoes. So that happens, things are going great. Now I got some money and I'm like, cool, I want to get the black and pink Yeezys and I need to find a way to get those, but because I got scammed for them. So I'm like, how can I do this? Soul Supremacy, they posted a picture on Instagram with these 2 Yeezys, size 13. These 2 actual pairs in my hand. And I hit them first. I got so lucky. I literally seen the post on Instagram and I hit them like in moments. Like it posted and I hit them and I was like, yo, I want those. So I bought the set. I got them for $1,200 a piece. So it was $2,400. They sent me these in the mail and I was literally going insane because not only did I want these, but now I had these too. So it literally just made my day just so amazing because I never thought I was gonna be able to find these or get these in my size. Like finding any Yeezys in a size 13 is really, really hard. Like trust me when I tell you this. So now I have the black and pinks. My memories are all back. Everything is great. This is the pair still to this day. I'll be rocking these. I love this shoe. This one right here, obviously the colorway, everything is insane. I'm in love with this one as well. So now that I have the black and pinks, I have the tans, I'm out of my Yeezy 2 black and pink. So I have those 2 Yeezy ones and that's it. Then somebody comes through in the clutch and they hit me up and they say, hey, I have a dead stock size 13 platinum Yeezy 2. So I said, how much you want for those? I'm gonna come out there right now and buy those. So he sold me those and some corks. I bought these for $1,200. This specific pair right here in my hands. I got this pair for $1,200, and I was very, very, very happy about that purchase. At the time, they were worth like a little over 2K, and obviously now they're going for like 3.5. So great investment. Definitely love this shoe, and I had to add these to the set. With it being dead stock, it's hard for me to rock it because of the value. I think I might be able to sell them and then find a used pair, make some money, and still have a pair. So that might be my tactic for this pair. After that goes by, now I have these 3 shoes, and I'm like, what can I do next? So now I'm online hunting, and I find these, the Family and Friends. Now you see the orange liner on here. Usually it's kind of like orangish, but the regular pairs kind of turn yellow and they fade over time. But the material made on the Family and Friends, way nicer. The leather, the quality on these, way better. So I was very excited to pick these up. I found these on, I would say, Instagram or Facebook. I don't remember, it was a while ago. Bought these from the dude, got them from him for $1,000, and I was like, hey, I gotta have these. So added these to the collection. Very exciting moment for me to finally complete the Yeezy 1 collection. I never thought I was gonna be able to complete this set because it's so hard to find in my size, especially to be able to get a sample Family and Friends. So does that mean I need to still get the GR release or what? Because I think these are better, so I just didn't even go after the GR. But to complete this set, amazing, very happy. So more time goes by, and the guy that hits me up about this pair, I find out that he has this pair. Okay. So he has these in a size 13, and I'm like, hey, yo, what's up? Let me get those. And he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna hold on to those. I'm gonna wear them. You know, I like these. And I'm like, all right, for sure. So he wears them one time, and then he's like, he hits me up like, this is a while after. And I keep kind of, you know how like you really want to shoot and you hit somebody up and you're like, yo, what's up? Like, you still got those or what? So I kind of like, I'm not bugging them, but I'm like, yo, just know if you ever want to get rid of those, like hit me up, because I'm trying to get those. So he hits me up and he's like, yo, I got these for sale. And then he sends me another picture, and it's these right here. So he has the Red Octobers in the Solars. So mind you, he sold me these, and he had these 2 as well. So I got all 3 of these from the same exact person, right? And they're all in my size 13. So he hits me up and he's like, yo, what do you wanna buy these for? So I told him, I said, look, I'll give you $3,500, and I want these and these. And at the time, that was like a good deal, but they're worth way more now. But for these alone, we're selling for more than $3,500 when I bought them from him, right? So I'm like, I'll give you $3,500, and I'm thinking like $2,000 for these, $1,500 for these, right? These were selling for like 4K. These were selling like 5.5K, right? So I'm like, I'm about to come up, got to get these, right? He's like, nah, I need like 5,000 for both. And I'm like, 2,500 a piece, like, damn, or like 3,000, 2,000, damn, right? But then I'm thinking like, okay, this is still a good deal at the end of the day, right? Because I'm gonna save some money on these. Like, I can sell these for more than that. I can sell these for more than that. I can sell these for the price of both of these and have these for free. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to pull the trigger, right? And then I'm like, hold up, let me just counter that offer real quick. So I sent him 4K. I said, look, all I got is 4K, and I could come and buy them right now. He says, all right, man, come on. I'm like, bro, what? So I go rush into the bank, pull out the money, I get the cash, I come to his house, and he sells me these 2 shoes. I'm sending pictures to my friends, like, yo, I just got the Red Octobers, I got the Solars, like, I completed the set. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I'm going crazy. And if I told somebody like, hey, I'm excited that I just spent $4,000 on 2 pairs of shoes, they would call me a fool. But like, for me, in my mind, I'm like, yes, thank you, Jesus. So it was just one of those moments, right? So now I have completed the whole set, and I got it all from the same exact guy in my size, right? So I done got scammed, I done traded, I done worked to trade, I done spent money, I done waited patiently. It took me over a year before I even got the Yeezy 2 from the day that it released. It took me almost a year. It took me 3 or 4 years to complete the 1 set. It took me 2.5 years to complete the 2 set. So at the end of the day, what I would like to tell you guys is to be patient on the shoes that you like and you really want to spend a lot of money on, because over time you will find them for a good deal, and you want to be able to save that dollar when it comes to spending money on a very expensive shoe. If you don't have it now, or if you plan to collect it for the long haul, either way you're going to be spending money on the shoe, and it's going to be sitting in your collection. So if it's sitting in your collection now, or if it's sitting in your collection later, one day you're going to have it, right? Why spend more money now to have the shoe when you can wait, be patient, find it for a good deal, and still have it later? Because if you plan on keeping it, you know, it's just one of those things. That's just how I look at it. So this right here is a historical moment for me. I've had this completed collection for like, I want to say like 4 years now, or 5 years. I think it's like 4 years, something like that. And I wear these every once in a while. Very, very happy to have these in my collection. Oh my gosh, yes. A lot of stuff happened from these shoes specifically right here. So in total, let's do the math real quick. I done spent, let's see, that's like 4K, 1200. That's 5.2K right there. But I mean, I'm gonna get that just for this one. So it's like one of those things. I kind of got like 2 shoes for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the math, you kind of get where I'm coming from, right? And then there was like the same thing on this. It was like, I got these for what? 1200, 24, and then I got these for 1,000. So I got these for 3,400, which was still pretty solid, right? And to find a 13, very, very hard. So for me, and in this condition, because these are actually all real, still nice. I think I did a good job. That's what, 50, what did I say? It was 3,452. So that's about $8,600 cash that I spent on these 6 pair of shoes. Let's go and look at how much they're going for, market value for new pairs, and then we'll deduct some money on there just to kind of average it out so you can see how much money I still save. Okay, so this is a well-known website called Stadium Goods, and we're gonna look at some sneakers on here just to see what we can find. And right now, I don't even see anything in my size. And after going through the website, there is nothing available in a size 13. So that goes to show simply how hard it is to find this shoe. And looking at these prices, you can see they are pretty crazy and outrageous. But this does give you a perspective on what a new pair is worth and how much you can be able to charge for a used pair that is in a good condition. And that's basically the story to how I got these Yeezys, man. It was crazy. I went through a lot. I got scammed. I was hurt. I was happy. Like, spent money, lost money. It was just, it was a crazy ride. And I just always wanted to tell this story. And people always ask me how I get my Yeezys and how I got all these shoes. Like, this is literally simply one series of short stories that all intertwine together to make this Yeezy 1 and 2 collection. I hope you guys enjoy this. Shout out to everybody that stayed around for the end of the story to find out how I got these. If you have any more questions on how I got any of my other shoes, or just if you want to hear stories or any of that type of stuff, please drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And you already know we're always dropping a video each and every day at 10 a.m. So stay tuned for the next one. But this one definitely meant a lot to me, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. With that being said, it's my time to go. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.